week from tomorrow, all the big names are back. We get ready to kick off the 10th season of NASCAR on Fox with the 52nd running of the Great American Race, the Daytona 500. And on the front row, Mark Martin and Dale Earnhardt Jr. The Fox pre-race show gets things going at noon. A huge performance from Tim McGraw, the Daytona 500 on Fox. Can you imagine 500 miles of what we're seeing tonight? 24 drivers in the Budweiser Shootout got things rolling. We've already had 5 leaders and 11 different lead changes. Tony Stewart with a move of the night, just splitting a couple of cars. Michael Waltrip, who caused the recent caution moments ago, bringing out an earlier caution coming out of turn 2. Kurt Busch, though, somehow survived this, Jeff. He was okay after getting bumped by Mark Martin.
Mark Martin, you see him hit the infield grass. Hood flies up. He can't see where he's going. He slides up in the outside wall. Second crash of the weekend.
And again, Mark Martin taking full responsibility. And here, Jeff Burton gets a little bump. They put it in the hands of the drivers. Kyle Busch aggressive.
Beating and banging right now going on. That cat car went around in turn 2. Lost the left rear tire, spins the 31 car out, but he was able to recover.
So 3 laps to go under caution. How does that change things for, it looked like Kevin Harvick now with Biffle staying out. Harvick, it may have made his situation a little bit more tenuous trying to repeat in this race.
I think it will be, but I think this guy right here is going to wish he had come and got him some tires. I know he pitted earlier, but I don't think his tires are fresh enough to handle the guys behind him, and I think it's really going to be a dogfight with him losing out in the end.
All right, let's check in with Steve Burns.
Well, Jeff, you're exactly right. When Greg Biffle saw everybody else peel off down pit road, he said, uh-oh, we're in trouble.
All right, and Kevin Harvick, who was in trouble battling an illness all week, has showed up and run a nice race here. So who do you like given our scenario with Jamie McMurray right behind Casey Kane and Biffle?
Well, right now I'm kind of liking that 9 car as well as Harvick. I think there may be the battle, and depending on how Jamie McMurray, who he helps, could wind up being the winner here. Jamie McMurray's fast, but these 2 guys, the 9 to 29, are going to have something to say about it.
And what about the Budweiser car?
I think he's going to be good. I mean, I really do. Casey Kane right now has been strong. He started 19th. He was able to work his way up, but I think this last pit stop, we're going to find out on top of that who made the right air pressure adjustment with just a few laps to go.
One of the Fords you talked about in the pre-race show running well here. Let's rejoin Darrell, Larry, and Mike.
So Biffle and Kane will share the front row for this restart, but both on older tires. McMurray, Harvick, Kyle Busch, Jeff Gordon, Carl Edwards, Matt Kenseth, Denny Hamlin, Brian Vickers are the top 10. 2 laps to go when they come around. Who wins it?
I don't know, but you know, Biffle's doing an interesting thing here. He's taking the outside. I don't know if that's a good move on this short run or not. Bottoms look pretty good on these restarts.
Now the leader has lane choice.
Yeah.
Only the leader for the restart. Everybody else falls in line. So Kane will have to restart on the inside. And because there's just 2 laps to go, regular NASCAR rules will get 1 attempt at a green, white, checkered flag finish.
Plus, he sets the pace. Biffle does. So when they come down, you can't beat him to the start-finish line. So that's a small advantage that he might have.
That could be the one friend that the 9 and the 16 has, is that bunch of wild animals behind them. They do have to go 2.5 miles without wrecking. And of course, if we get a caution anytime in that point, it's where they're at the time of the caution.
And watch these hot tires. These 2 guys in front, they didn't stop. They could spin their tires. That could cause a big bottleneck too.
All right, they'll wave the green. Next time by the white, and then the checker. Here we go. Greg Biffle ahead of Casey Kane at the line. 2 laps to go.
There goes Harvick. 29 car drops to the bottom.
Gosh, there's no surprise, is there?
Tell you who's up on that outside and come up with a big head of steam is that 24 car. I've been watching him. That car's fast on a short run, particularly. There you go. Harv's going to get a good bump from the 9.
Come on, 9.
Yeah,
Still outside.
Come on now.
Oh, there goes Biffle.
There you go.
All right.
Too much
Caution's
of a push.
out. Caution's out. So the race is over. Wherever they were at the time of caution.
Race is over, and they're all wrecking. This looks like Days of Thunder all over again.
And Kevin Harvick will become the 4th driver to win back-to-back Budweiser shootouts. A flat right rear tire to Greg Biffle may have set off that chain reaction collision entering turn number 3.
But
Let's sort this out, Darrell. There's Biffle on the outside ahead of Jeff Gordon.
Getting a big push from Gordon right here. And, of course, Kane gave Harvick in the 29. I don't know if the Biff had a right rear down or if he just got lifted off the ground, because the 29 was all, the 24, Jeff Gordon was all up in the back of him getting in the corner. And I noticed when Biffle came to the pit road here, I didn't see the right rear tire like it was down. I think he thinks that's what happened, but I bet he changes his mind when he sees the replay.
It might be because it was completely off the ground.
Yeah,
like
see you can see right there, it's not flat.
And look, he spins right up and in to his two Roush Fenway teammates, Matt Kenseth in the 17 and the 99 of Carl Edwards.
I don't reckon I can remember how many cars we've torn up here in the last couple of days. This many cars in a couple of days down here.
See Mark Martin, a 5, two of the Roush Fenway cars.
Bobby Labonte, Kenny Schrader, Brian Newman all involved.
'16 car looked like a punching bag.
The action was all in the high lane, and Kevin Harvick scores a record 7th Budweiser Shootout win for Richard Childress Racing.
I reckon he feels pretty good. What do you think?
I think he feels a lot better.
Those flu-like symptoms have become winning symptoms. 200,000 of them. We'll be right back.